Secret Menu Podcast with your hosts, Diego Red and Money Boss. Brought to you by Rebel TV, the Rebel entity. Live from the West Side and worldwide. Real ones know what's up, and if you don't, you get the point. Tap in. It's the Secret Menu Podcast.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Diego Red. Yo, tap in with my people for the CSI holiday giveaway. They're giving away a PS5, a Xbox, a Nintendo Switch, an Apple iPad, and a $500 gift card for King Size Kicks. If you know about King Size Kicks, you know they got all the Jordans, all the exclusives, all the retro throwaways that you never win the raffles. You never win the raffles. They got all of them, you know what I'm saying? You're going to want to be in on this. Tickets is $25, or you can get 6 tickets for $125. You know what I'm saying? It's going down, the CSI holiday giveaway. Tap in with my boy Run. The link will be on my page. You know what I'm saying? Get your tickets. Let's get it cracking.
This is fresh.
The Secret Menu Podcast.
This is fresh.
Money Boss. Just like that, we back, man. You know what I'm saying? As promised, we came through on a Thursday. Because the show got cut a little short yesterday. We couldn't do y'all that way, you know what I'm saying? We had to come on back, you know what I'm talking about? We had to come on back. What it do, boss? What it do?
What's poppin'? What's going on with it, man?
Nothing, man. How was your day? You have a good day, sir? You have a good day, sir?
Had a great gym today. Other than that, had to run around. Just got back in. Cool.
Okay.
Everything else was cool.
That's what it do. You know what I'm talking about? It. Royisha Sears in the house. Yvonne Gordon in the house. Kimberly Williams in the house. Keon Allen in the house. Sharice Stamps in the house. Sharice, what it do? Lauren Jackson is in the house. Kimberly Williams. Joy Ellis in the building. Shout out to everybody that's tapped in. YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. It's the Secret Menu Podcast. On a Thursday, we usually do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We try to do that. You know what I'm saying? We try to do that. But we had a few technical difficulties yesterday. So, we back in the building tonight. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Shake the mirror in the house. Kiana said, I didn't even have to use my AK. Today was a good day.
Yes,
You feel it? Just like that, we back. You know what I'm talking about? It. Diego Red is in the building.
Money Boss is definitely in his own building here. And because me and your mama just cuddled yesterday, I'm blowing it back out tonight. Don't come knocking on the door.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You know, It's Thursday, man. Let me see where we gonna start this shit at. You know what I'm saying? Let me see where I know where we need to start. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Oh, that's 2. Where's 1? Okay, Money Boss. Right off the bat, let's get into it, man. Some goddamn puffy news. Just when you thought it died down, new allegations and new stories, new people coming forward. This shit's getting crazy. Today, it was revealed that TD Jakes was at them goddamn... I said Reverend TD Jakes was at what was the parties called? What was the parties called? They were saying that they had a name for the parties that Diddy would throw where he would hire these niggas to... Freak-offs. That's what it was called. Freak-offs. Look, I gave a round of applause. Freak-offs. So Diddy would throw these things called freak-offs where he just, he'd sit in the corner and pay some motherfuckers to fuck her. And I guess there was some other shit going on in TD Jakes. They said TD Jakes has been attending these freak-offs. So the internet went crazy with this shit. But first, we're going to look and listen to the newfound evidence involving Puff Daddy and TD Cakes. Let's take a look.
Allegedly. Ain't nobody gonna catch me slipping, okay? Okay. So allegedly, Cassie has turned over evidence to the feds. Yes, to the feds. She has turned over videotapes, a USB drive, and Kim Porter's burner phone. Now, there is also an alleged email out saying a plethora of other things that include TD Jakes with Diddy. I'm gonna let y'all listen to it. I'm not finna say nothing else.
Says here, yo, bro, Cassie has turned over substantial amounts of evidence to the feds. I'm told that after Cassie had a long conversation with Blank, I have to protect this person. They're going through a lot right now. And her lawyers, she finally was convinced to give up the videotapes and audio recordings that contain footage of S parties and other private gatherings that feature some pretty powerful and prominent people. And get this, she even gave up a burner phone and USBs that belong to Kim Porter with incriminating evidence against Diddy. I'm told that there are a slew of artists, politicians, and entertainers that are about to be exposed and arrested for H10. I'm paraphrasing there, okay? H10. I'm told that Cassie's husband played a significant role in getting Cassie to turn over the evidence. It's to my understanding that Cassie felt that by exposing the truth, it would also make her look like a filthy Moor, and I'm paraphrasing there, because some of the videos she turned in, it shows her getting number one, okay, guys? I'm paraphrasing again, and committing more disgusting acts that she was forced to do. I'm also told that multiple male escorts corroborated the fact that TD Jakes have slept with multiple men at Diddy's parties and abroad, and they refer to him as being a power bottom. Wow. It's also been said that a young male has acquired a lawyer to represent him as he is set to sue Jakes for an incident that took place when he was just years old. It's been said that the young man was forced to perform sloppy toppy, and I'm paraphrasing here, guys. You can actually put two and two together to understand what I'm trying to say. It's been said that the man's family were members of the Potter's House, but left the church in 2015. According to multiple church insiders, the parents were paid off to keep quiet. The guy's a grown man now and is seeking his own justice. It's been said that the young man doesn't even deal with his parents even to this day because they took hush money. According to Pastor Blank, and I have to protect this pastor, Bishop Jakes is about to get railroaded and all of his dirt will be exposed. That's why the bishop has quietly lawyered up. He sees his fall from grace coming.
Just don't look good for nobody. And when I say nobody, I mean nobody. Hollywood.
TD Cakes. Boss. Monica H. Bomb in the house. Napoleon Bullock in the house. Beanie Man that came in the door. Tim Walk in the house. Admit Pamela Lilly. Made it. V. Shanae in the house. Magnus Goose in the building. Okay, shout out to everybody coming in a little late. Boss, do you think TD Jakes had his ass over there doing more than counseling?
Like Kermit the Frog, I'm going to sip my fucking watermelon juice on this shit right now. I'm just going to say this. And I'm going to leave it at that because I don't want the powers to be to come fucking with me. I'm going to say this. We talked about Cassie, right? We said she must have something for him to give her more money
fast
than she asked for. She asked for 30, he gave her 50.
And some documents.
Only reason you give a motherfucker more money is to shut the fuck up.
Right.
Right? I'ma shut the fuck up and not say nothing, but I'm gonna get his motherfucking video shit over
to somebody else.
To these people. Right. So I'm just gonna say it's possible. Anything's possible. We always put people on a pedestal and say what they ain't doing. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what nobody's gonna do. We don't. We can say, I hope that ain't. You know what I mean? But that shit don't be working, man. You can't put your faith in everything and everybody and thinking that shit's gonna be a stand-up motherfucking thing, man.
Bebo in the house. Hey, man. Listen. The pastor. And I've seen him hanging out over there, man. I'm just like, you. Puffy's supposed to come to the church for counseling. Because we know the kind of shit that's going on, Pastor. You can't
put yourself involved.
I'm just saying, my pastor can't hang out at my crib. I know the type of shit I'm into. I know the type of shit the homies is into. He might walk around one of them corners and you know what I'm saying? And we wouldn't want, you know what I'm saying? Because it'd be, you know, there's motherfuckers there. We wouldn't want somebody to take a picture of some other shit going on and you in the background, Pastor. You might not be in, you know, you the pastor. You ain't got it. You don't have to partake in the activities everywhere you are. Because there's plenty of niggas who said they went to Puffy parties and they didn't partake. Because they're like, man, I went to some Puffy parties. I done seen some wild shit. They didn't partake. So the pastor could have been just one of the niggas at the party who didn't partake. I don't know. But you know how the internet do. They do it to niggas, and the pastor TD Jakes is not exempt. When the news broke that TD Jakes was tied into this Puffy shit, the internet went crazy. Let's take a look at some of the memes and shit.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing?
Dancing to Single Ladies for TD Jakes. Dancing.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up out of your sleep, wake up out of your sleep, wake up, I command you. swallowed up? Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a
Pastor, why is it a gay sheriff doing the splits on your TV show? Because as funny as some of the other shit was, that was real. That was not AI. You know what I'm talking about?
And he was pocket watching.
You think he was dwiddling his little... Bomb said, I do not play with God's people. Nigga, I am God's people. That nigga is not exempt from this shit right here. He's not exempt. His priest every day doing some crazy shit. Every day. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. But you know what I seen. You know what I seen.
Yeah, you know what I seen.
I seen it.
About to say, she don't come here and play.
She don't play. She don't
fuck around.
Play.
That's our girl. She don't fuck around.
She do not play. She don't play.
Hello, fellas.
Hello, motherfucker.
Comes in and do her shit.
Ashley Vigil. Ashley Vigil. With 5,000 stars. Hey, let's do it. Let's do it.
I know you scared.
Let's do it.
It's exclusive.
Hit that TD Jakes on them. Let's do it. Hey. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do the TD Jakes. Do the TD Jakes. Do the TD Jakes. Donations rule the nation. We appreciate the love. Ashley Vigil, you is a special motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about?
She don't play.
Do the TD Jakes.
So when she step in the building, she don't play.
She ain't playing. You know what I'm talking about? This nigga TD Jakes is crazy than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't peep it. I didn't see the nigga at some parties and shit with little leather vests with no shirt on. I ain't bothered you, nigga. They didn't put your shit out here. We just reporting the news. Just reporting the news. I got a partner named Maul. He looked just like TD Jakes. Every time the Raiders lose, I use a TD Jakes meme. This is a bad time to look like TD Jakes. This is a bad fucking time to look like TD Jakes. He gonna have to hurry up and find him another lookalike. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a bad motherfucking time to look like TD Jakes. Hot or not, money
Pam.
boss? What'd you say?
Yo, Pam. Pam said that Epstein list supposed to drop next month. That's gonna fuck up everything.
They blocked 8 people though. 8.
But listen.
So for those who don't know, let's tell them who don't. For those who don't know, we talking about the Jeffrey Epstein Island, the people, the pedophiles with the kids on the island doing the freaky deaky shit. A big ass list of 170 people.
170 people.
170 people is supposed to be released. Somehow, some way, 8 powerful people have had their names withheld. There's 8, so everybody's wondering who is this 8. Because they tried to do it, and then it didn't get. They wouldn't approve it. Boom, it was coming, and then they did something else today, and them 8 names is blocked. You know what I'm saying? TD Jakes better not have been on that island. If that nigga was on that island too, because I think Puff was on that island.
Yeah, Puff was on the island.
They say Jay and Beyonce was on the island. They not exempt. Y'all know I love Jay. I love Beyonce.
Oprah was on the island.
Right.
Bob Johnson was on the island.
Bob Johnson.
The Clintons was on the island.
The Island Boys was on the island. Yeah, so we anxious to see the list. I don't know what it means or what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I don't know. All right, Money Boss. Yesterday's show was called Love Contract. Due to technical difficulties, we could not make it to the love contract. But let's do it on Money in the Hellcat. If y'all don't know who Money in the Hellcat is, he was a viral YouTube sensation. This nigga had all these Hellcats, cars. He had cars as long as his fucking street was. You know what I'm saying? All one color at times. Big houses.
He was a bootleg man.
He was the
That's
guy who was responsible for stealing the cable networks.
Yeah.
So all the niggas who got Fire Sticks and got unlimited channels, he's the guy. Thank you, Omani. He got arrested for it. He had to pay all this money. However, since he's been in jail, right? This is where we're going. Since he's been in jail, you know, you go to jail, your bitch can go through all your phones, all your emails, your texts. His girl found out he had cheated. And she left him since he's been in jail, man. Kick a nigga when he down, boss. Omani says, fuck all this shit, fuck all the money, fuck all the cars. I want my motherfucking girl. So he came out with the love contract. So here it is. Omani and a Hellcat's girlfriend Mimi broke up with him while he's been in the feds after finding out he cheated. Now this is where the shit get crazy. He's offering her over $18 million. Properties and 100% of his company to take him back. She can also find him $10,000 for every time he gets on Instagram. She's reportedly refusing this contract. For those who don't believe this is real, here's the contract that he proposed. This agreement is entered to by Bill, whatever this nigga last name is, and he blurred her name, outlines the terms for renewal of relationship. This nigga. What the fuck? Property and financial loss. In the event of non-compliance with this contract, Bill will forfeit the following assets: 8 commercial properties valued at $4.9 million. So he's saying if he cheats, he'll forfeit those properties to her. So this is like a prenup for a girlfriend. This is like a prenup for a girlfriend. Trust account, he'll forfeit a trust account with $18.5 million in it. So he's over 19 million right now. Ownership of 3 nightclubs along with associated licenses. So dance license, liquor license, zoning. She get all of that. Liquid assets totaling, so shoes, clothes and shit. That shit totals over $620,000 US. Ownership and rights to trademarks and buildings under Reloaded brand. So that's his shoes, the Omani joints with the little lightning bolts. Social media restrictive. Bill agrees to refrain from using YouTube. Any violation will incur a penalty of $10,000 for each video. I don't never want to be that in love. But for a motherfucker in love, boss.
$24 million.
24.
That's what it came out.
And they said she declined it. What the fuck what kind of cheating did he do? That she won't forgive him for?
Yeah. But I mean, like you say, there's something about her that he likes, because he had some bad.
He did.
Sure.
He had some bad women.
He had some
badass women. But what would drive a man? Is that real love? Or is it this? Is it the Kanye syndrome? What I call the Kanye syndrome was Kanye had the baddest bitches ever. Kim was that only one who left him, told him no, fuck you, went away. From there, he went crazy. People believe, oh, his mom and this. No. When he was finally rejected after being told yes, 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 all the ass kissers, Kim is the only motherfucker who ever been around him that said, you're not the shit. Fuck you. That's when the nigga went crazy. This is the one bitch who walked away. Is that what this is for money? Is this a woman saying fuck you and your money? You're not shit.
Because she was an employee too of him first.
So she got some other dirt and other secrets. She could go be a competitor or make her new man a competitor.
Yes. She knows everything.
Yeah, Bumpy says he filed first. He filed first, but the bitch left first. You know what I'm saying? She was out of there. She quit fucking with him. He filed or whatever, whoever filed. She's the only bitch that just...
He filed for divorce, but she had already left.
Yeah, she was the bitch running around with the weird looking dude. She was fucking other people before he was, for sure. You know what I'm saying? That's just my theory. I just think that fucked with his ego because no bitch has ever told him no. He's always had whoever the fuck he wanted the way he wanted. And I'm trying to figure out what would make this dude offer 24 million?
$24 million.
To be with me. I can't see myself doing it.
The offer is you only get $24 million if I cheat or if I do something I shouldn't do. That's just you know what it is? It's like waving a piece of bologna in front of a motherfucker that ain't ate in a long time. You can have it if I just drop the string. That's all he's doing. You know, you can have all this if I just drop the string. And he chooses not to drop the string, right? And just there with her and treat her like shit, and she decides to leave. She leaves. She don't leave with the money. You know what I'm saying? He got her back. Now she don't get to leave with shit.
I just can't cheat.
I just can't cheat. I mean, I got to treat you like a golden ticket, treat you like a shithole. When I'm tired, to let you leave. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what would possess a motherfucker to do that. You know what I'm saying? Ron Lee Carnegie said that's way more than that $40 that I'm offering. Bomb said he's a super trick. Take my bitch. Definitely could have mine. Yeah.
What?
Gwendolyn Roberts says she got that wop. He must have found her on the island. $24 million for some pussy is crazy.
Is it?
I'm just saying, I've had some pussy that I think about to this day.
Ask yourself, was it worth $24 million?
No.
Then there it is.
No. I don't never want to feel that. I've had something, I'm talking about crazy. That's crazy. Now I'm thinking about the bitch again. Oh my God. Thinking about it now, you know what I'm saying? But there's no way I'd make that contract. But I guess you don't know until you got 24 million. But then again, so that's the other question. How much money does he have? How much more money does he have? Because that's 24 million. If he has 300 million, what's 24 million? Or is that his everything that he has?
No, because the trust said his trust said was, what was his trust? $14 million. His trust. So when you say your trust, that's what you're worth. His trust was
he can't have, but he's the offshore mastermind of the internet. Like he doesn't have all this money there.
He probably no, but in his trust, it's not saying the money is there. His trust can be where you stick, where nobody can touch that money. That's the
but money you can have two of those. He can have another one of those.
Right, he can have 4 or 5 of them motherfuckers.
So I'm saying he has. That's what I'm saying. So this nigga has to be worth another 200 million or something. This is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
No.
I ain't never had no pussy that good. I don't even think I ever want one. Not that good. Not that good, Lord. Not that good, Lord. All right, let's keep it moving, boss. I think I'm laughing already.
Don't be that good, huh?
Don't be that good. Please don't be that good. All right. This lady is I don't know if she's the mayor. She's some councilwoman or something in Maryland. This shit is crazy as fuck, right?
She's a candidate for the mayor.
She's the candidate for the mayor in Baltimore, Maryland. She's on TV discussing how to stop crime, robberies, and batteries. And James gets to whooping her ass at home on live TV.
On live TV.
We do not. We here at the Secret Me Podcast find nothing.
Violence.
We do not condone domestic violence.
We do not condone domestic violence. But this here was violence. Oh my fucking God!
Let's take a look, man. Oh my God.
Town hall tonight centered around public safety concerns and how to get crime under control. City Councilman Eric Costello and mayoral candidate Sheila Dixon will join us on the panel as part of our Your Voice series. And with a preview of tonight's town hall, Sheila Dixon is joining us this morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right, so what is it that you have been hearing from residents? I know you've been making the rounds around this city, but in terms of their biggest concerns and complaints as it relates to crime, and then what is your message tonight and to them about how we solve it?
So there's three things. One, people don't feel safe. People are afraid. Carjackings, theft, stealing cars, quality of life. And people want to see the presence of officers in their community, engage with them, walking the beat, talking to them, getting to know the residents, and that's not happening. Give you an example. Yesterday, I saw police officers that were in the area, but they were in their cars out of the cemeteries, not doing what they need to do.
So let me ask you this. Is some of that police saying, you know what, we've heard it repeatedly, police saying it, prosecutors saying our hands are tied, there's not much that we can do. 25 is hosting a town hall tonight centered around public safety.
She older too, so you know that's an old nigga. Jane, I don't give a fuck about no goddamn TV. How the fuck is you on TV talking about how to stop crime in the city and the nigga is in the house committing
and you
crime?
In there whooping, you getting your ass whooped.
Oh my God.
Hey, did you see that wig? When that wig came across that motherfucker, I went to fucking fall out.
Oh my God.
I said he didn't threw the wig at her. You see, she was nervous as a motherfucker.
Them people in that city want to know who the fuck he is. She gave a report. She just said some people don't know how to deal with anger. But that's not going to be good enough for them. They going to want to know who the fuck that is.
Fuck James. What the fuck James in there whooping your ass?
For real. Just Regina in the house. Oh my God. Janae Glaude. Janae Glaude is in the house. She got on me for
James
saying her name.
Your ass for a reason.
We're not supposed to laugh at this. We're not. We're not supposed to laugh at this, man.
Hilarious.
Oh my God. We reported yesterday that this nigga here from all the Tyler Perry movies said he was sexually harassed in a audition. Very powerful person. A lot of people are mad because he won't say the name. They tried to say that he liked a comment that cleared Tyler Perry, but they're saying now that Tyler Perry is back on the shelf. He says he hasn't cleared anyone's name. You know what I'm saying? Tyler Perry's now back on the shelf. Everybody's coming out with accusations, even this nigga. This nigga says some of the negative and ignorant comments are exactly the reason that men, especially black men, don't talk about this kind of stuff. That nigga seen me yesterday. I pray that the people making these comments never have to experience anything like this. And y'all said his name in the comments, which is crazy. So now the internet is going back through the comments trying to figure out if they can name the guy who, because he clearly just said y'all said his name, because before he said a very powerful exec, but he clearly just said y'all said his name. So now we know once again further, it's a man that groped him, grabbed him, or made these advances to him. And we said yesterday that him and Terry Crews should have just beat a motherfucker ass. You know what I'm saying? But he could be playing it for the bag. Is he holding out? Is he holding a name and restraining himself from physical action for the bag, Money Boss?
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He know how to play. Somebody's in this corner, like you said yesterday, telling him, hold it. Hey. We don't need to go with the violence part. We need to get this money, because once we get this money, you're going to be fucked up around here. Not going to get you no movies and shit for a while. So stall it out, wait it out, and we're going to get this money. We're going to run this money up on them.
Kelly McElroy is in the house. Kelly, are you a fan? Aren't you a fan of this guy? You go to this nigga, man. Put this nigga back on the screen. I swear I thought I saw a post of yours before. Are you a fan of this guy? Because my question is this, right? All those conversations we had where I would be like, because we had a good one time. If you're walking with your lady and 3 guys approach you, squeeze her on the booty. Do you fight 3 big ass niggas because you're outnumbered, or do you just tell your girl to go back away and then you catch these niggas another day when you got some niggas with you to level it out? Or do you go to the emergency room? We had a lady here that said, I'll be right there in the hospital with him, but he better defend my honor, right? So ladies, would you feel protected if you knew that your man went on a motherfucking audition and had his dick grabbed? Could you feel protected by this nigga? Or does he just look so good to you that you be with him knowing that he's the kind of guy that lets men disrespect him in private? You know what I'm saying? This is what I need to see, the answers. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna definitely say this. You can't feel protected if you don't protect yourself. Like most women would say that because you didn't protect yourself. So if you're not gonna protect yourself from a man doing something to you, how would I feel safe with you being a protector and you don't even protect yourself? You can't protect me because you can't protect yourself. But I don't know what they're saying, what women may feel. Some women may feel different. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I know what. Can't no nigga just grab me and grope me and I ain't gonna do nothing.
Hey, Money Boss, you look perfect for this part. The fuck you... Hold on.
I'm going the fuck off.
You finna tear the motherfucking audition room up. Come out of that motherfucker. Fuck, you really got in the character. Yeah, I did. You know what I'm saying? It's an action movie. Some action on his ass in there. That's crazy. Kimberly says, not okay. He can go be happy. Kelly says, hey, y'all, I'm a fan of Tyler Lepley, so that ain't that nigga. All them niggas look alike with the baby hair in the Tyler Perry movies and shit. They all look alike. My bad. Wrong yellow nigga. My bad. Wrong nigga. I thought you was a fan of this nigga. Gwendolyn Roberts says, yeah, he's considered federal at this point, truthfully, because you got pens, USBs, all types of recording devices. Why show your hand? I was confused about that. He ain't getting too many acting gigs after this. Somebody said in the comments that he said somewhere, I didn't see the whole, I couldn't sit through the interview, the whole thing of you telling all this shit but not telling who to do this. Same shit, because the same shit apply. Because a lot of people said it with Cassie. Why go civilly and just go after money? Why you didn't call the police when it was going on? So I'm not gonna watch this dude say all this shit and then you won't even say the nigga name. Like,
right.
What you're doing is you playing chess. You want to let a motherfucker know I got information and I'm willing to tell it.
Right.
So that they start making offers. I don't want to watch you do that. I want to watch you do that because I don't think you that hurt. You know what I'm saying? He's playing chess, not checkers. I agree.
That's all it is. It's a chess move. And it's a great chess move for him. But you better make sure this chess move is motherfucking checkmate when you do it. Because this move that you supposed to make can fucking make you.
That's what I was saying. I'm glad you brought that. Because somebody said that in the interview, because I'm like, I couldn't watch the interview. That was the point. They said somewhere in the interview, the man said he's down to his last $3,000. You stupid. So it is money motivated. They said he's down to his last $3,000 after all these movies. So now I'm really thinking like, well, Tyler Perry can't be exempt because I've seen you in Tyler Perry shit. Like that's a nigga you should call and be like, shit, nigga, give me 2.5 and I'll be on the next 3 movies. Just give it to me in advance. I'll do whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever roles you need in advance. That's why I think Tyler Perry is involved and he is just playing chess. Kelly McElroy says, Diego, what are your experiences in Hollywood? Not on any gay stuff, but how predatory are they? I've never ran across any predatory type things, but I've told niggas stories about a lot of these stories that are just now coming out. Years ago, I've been telling these stories from Busta Rhymes to Puffy to just plenty of Magic. We seen that in the film. Magic Johnson. We've told 1,000 stories to people, and nobody ever believed these stories that we had to tell.
Nobody. They thought we was bullshit. The whole time we telling these stories, everybody looking at us like these niggas is making up stories.
Right.
No, niggas, I told y'all, we seen the nigga Puffy boyfriend with the platinum Puffy anklet on. Nigga, we seen it.
And that was a gangster.
We seen it.
A gangster had a Puffy anklet, diamonds on his ankle. And you got to think, in 2023, if you saw a nigga with diamonds and a name on his anklet, you probably wouldn't bat an eye. But in 2003, that looks crazy. In 2003, go back 20 years, that looks crazy. Especially if you know this is a gangster. Like, you know what I'm saying? That nigga said, man, I'm just doing what I got to do to get mine. All right. Doing what I got to do to get mine. You know what I'm talking about it? What, money boss? Gwendolyn said we got to do what we got to do to get ours. Gwendolyn Roberts with 1,000 stars. Hey, let's do it. Let's do it. No, you spared it. Let's do it. It's exclusive. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. He did. Now I'm gonna do that TD Jakes. Boss hit that TD Jakes. Diego hit the TD Jakes. Let's do it. Donations rule the nation. We appreciate the love.
This nigga did the Michael fucking Jackson tonight. This nigga, he is on fire. People, he is on fire. He is on fire.
Blessed to the hotter flavor.
Yeah, but
Hey, Phil. I am a little tired, but not that tired. I had a long workout, brother.
Yeah, boss been working out. Boss been working out. But yeah, we did see a couple motherfuckers in action. I think they know who to try, you know what I'm saying? They did try Just Regina with 500 stars. They trying to activate a star party. They did try one of the homies. He was light-skinned with a long-ass ponytail, though.
inside of Jerry's Deli.
Inside of Jerry's Deli, right across from the Beverly
3 o'clock
Center.
in the morning.
The baddest bitches in LA is crammed in here. Magic Johnson. Fuck it.
Might as well go and tell the story now.
Niggas upon niggas are trying to get through the crowd. Can I get a picture? Security, he's not taking any pictures right now. Hey, he's not shaking any hands right now. That nigga came through the crowd and reached over me and a homie at the table and asked the homie with the long ponytail, hey, you doing all right tonight? I'm drunk. Man, I said, man, what the fuck? Every nigga here trying to get a photo, a picture, you know what I'm saying? That nigga whole entourage look like B2K. I'm like, this is crazy. Nigga whole entourage looked like B2K. I'm like, what the fuck? And then he came right to the homie. Hey, you doing all right tonight? He's fine, nigga. He all right. All right, ladies, you motherfuckers is having a field day with all of these niggas that they keep accusing. But boy, we got the nigga you love. This lady says that Method Man attacked her. Let's take a look.
I want to know the reason why all of these people are coming forward now telling their stories and they didn't do it in the past. Well, being a model for over 12 years and being in this industry, I was physically attacked by a very large rapper in the 90s who's actually now an actor right now today. This man attacked me. I defended myself. 10 squad cars were called to the hotel because we tore that bitch up. 10 squad cars were called. There wasn't one police report written about the incident. I had 5 officers come up to my room, take a statement. Not one police report was written. I worked for attorneys at that time in New York. And because my attorneys represented the head of the record label he was on, they told me to pick my battles. You want to know why? You guys want to know the reason why all of these people are coming forward now telling their stories and they didn't do it in the past? Well, being a model for over 12 years and being in this industry, I was physically attacked by a very...
They rolling their eyes and shit, boss. They don't like it when it's they nigga.
But this is my problem with that. She never mentioned his name.
I think it was a clip from a longer thing.
But okay, it could be.
Because if not, she finna get her ass sued.
Bro, because I went back. You know, I did the backtrack to go see. She never mentioned his name. Somebody in the comments
said it was meth.
Right. She never said yes.
Because what happened was,
no.
50 Cent put out a clip with Method Man saying some Kanye shit, but he cut it. Because what Method was saying was, if you see the whole clip, he says, so the clip says, fuck Kanye, I don't fuck with Kanye. I seen that nigga sucking dick at Diddy party. That's what went viral. But when you watch the whole clip, Method Man said, I don't be fucking with this internet shit because they'll take something you say and twist it. Like I can say, fuck Kanye. He said some shit. He said nigga could say that and they'll just cut it. But they did exactly what he said. They could cut it right there and use it. So that's what happened. So
because he said, because at the end, because when he said that, he said, and they'll take that and make this go viral. But I fuck with Kanye.
Right.
I don't got no problem with Kanye at all. But I'm saying this is what niggas would do. That's why I don't fuck with niggas.
Right.
That's what he was saying.
So they took that and they just 50. You know, when 50 posted, it's viral. You know what I'm saying?
And he made a comment back though. He said,
okay, Kelly says someone said Method Man in the comments, and she said yes.
Okay, see that's
so she was on live.
That's where I was trying to catch it because they said she was on the live, so I was trying to hunt her lives down to go
through the comments
back in her lives to see the comments. I never caught the comment. You know what I mean? Never caught her even
saying his
responding to
name.
the comment. Right. Or saying his name.
That's crazy because this nigga's happily married. He's top,
And
he's
then
top
think
5
about this.
niggas alive for all the women right now. They trying to ruin my nigga.
And she said somebody in the 90s. You got to think about how many motherfuckers in the 90s now that are fucking goddamn TV stars or actors. You know what I mean? We can name 10 niggas right now just off the end from the 90s.
That are actors
think
now?
About it.
Who?
Yeah, or even did some acting.
She said he's currently an actor. LL, Method Man, Ice-T.
Mm-hmm.
Ice-T 2 player for that. It wasn't Ice-T. It wasn't Ice-T. Hey,
So,
boss. Just off the topic, though. Remember we was out here and we went to the fucking Players Ball at the fucking Orleans? Pimps everywhere.
In Vegas.
Gators everywhere. Looked like a Louisiana swamp. These motherfuckers. Niggas be mad at me. They be like, this nigga, you know, because I never fucked with the community and for certain reasons. And this was one of the goddamn. This moment was pivotal in my ideology and love for what some people call the game. We're in this motherfucking arena. These niggas rented the Orleans on Tropicana for the Players Ball.
Big. That shit was big.
I'm seeing all these niggas from Pimps Up, Hoes Down. What's the other one? American Pimp. Cross Country Pimp. I'm seeing all the DVD niggas. The most famous niggas ever. I'm seeing them. These motherfuckers got on stage and said, the pimp of the year. Open the envelope like it was the Grammys. Ice-T! He might have had, did he just get Coco then? Because this has been a long ass time ago. I probably was 24 years old or something. It's been over 20 years probably.
I got the picture and everything. Remember they said before he died in the car crash?
That night?
For that, he was supposed to perform.
I was fucked up. I didn't even remember that part.
He was supposed to perform. Yeah.
But I remember my heart being broken because I'm looking at all these niggas from these movies and shit. I'm looking at niggas with 9 women, niggas with women on chains, and they said Ice-T, and that motherfucker got up there, man, and gave a motherfucking Dr. Seuss pimp speech. Yeah, you on the right track, but on the wrong train. If you knew better, you do better. Pimp on. I said, this motherfucker, man. Ice-T. He probably put some money into the show shit, but that was one of my moments when I said, okay, some of this shit is just not for real.
I bet you remember this.
Bubby
remember
Johnson, respect to Ice-T though. Respect to Ice-T though, for sure. But they jumped over a lot of niggas that night based on his money and the fact he had Coco. You know what I'm saying? That shit I held at a higher standard. I thought it would have been acknowledging some other shit. That shit was crazy.
Remember we was getting a drink and the tall bitch looked like Michael Jackson. I said, that's Michael Jackson right there.
Michael's still alive right there. Mike was in the Players Ball at the bar.
That shit was
hilarious. My God, nigga, that shit fuck. Cause I'm young. I'm still young. I'm still wet behind the ears, and I'm really into this shit. And that shit just said, okay, this shit is some favoritism shit for real right here. You know what I'm saying? I knew it was 2 years ago when I seen my niggas gave Rick Ross one. I said they gave Rick Ross one of these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
They buy him.
Bomb says his bitch got a bigger bag than all them niggas though. Coco get real money. She gets some money, but it's some niggas really having some money. Shout out to it's some niggas though, boss, that get some money. Coco gets some money.
Bomb know a few niggas that we I
some niggas get some money.
I I would never throw their names out, but there's some niggas.
Well, act like ain't no niggas getting no money.
There's some niggas.
I done took this shit all the way to some... I done took this shit all the way. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all.
Yeah, you done went to left field.
My bad. I done took this shit way somewhere else. Let's get back into podcast world. I had a flashback though. The name Ice-T. I always think of that. You know what I'm saying? I always think of that shit. You know what I'm saying? That and when he did his Rolling 60 freestyle. Them two moments. It's like, come on, Ice-T, you tripping. Okay, so there's a doctor, boss. She's a black lady. She's a woman doctor. She went viral because she says that a lot of women who come in when they're pregnant over-exaggerate so much she doesn't really know how to help them or when to help them because they over-exaggerate their pain and what they're going through. And so the internet goes crazy. They're like, wait a minute, bitch, I really be hurt. I really be fucked up. You can't tell a woman that she's over-exaggerating when she's pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Because if a man said it, we would have been crucified. You know what I'm saying? Right. You can't carry a baby. You don't know what it's like. But this is a woman who carried babies herself and knows. She says a lot of women during their pregnancies, they over-exaggerate everything. They just want to get off work. They just want to do nothing and they should be active or whatever. So the shit goes viral. So she goes on somebody's shit today trying to do some damage control. And they asked her, why is the mortality rate in black women, because it is a crisis and black women dying in hospitals every year. And this is the answer that she gave.
What was the question?
Black females, why more mortality rate with black females?
Now, I wish we knew the answer, and I will not allow myself to say it is health disparity only. When same thing we're seeing with the CV, as you've told me, we have to say is we as a race have more comorbidities. And what do we mean by that? Diabetes, hypertension, asthma, thyroid, the things that can compound already having that, and you turn around and get COVID or you're pregnant, or CV, then you definitely are seeing African-American women with more maternity deaths. Care is important. Crazy enough, we still see patients come into the hospital that patient has not seen a doctor her entire pregnancy. Mm-hmm. And she comes in. What was the question?
Black females, why more mortality rate with black females?
Now,
Kelly clarified she's never had any children. She got pregnant and lost a child. She's dealt with infertility and cancer shit. So I apologize. Kelly was on it like, this bitch ain't carried. She don't feel my pain. My bad. I just meant she was one of y'all. She was a woman. I don't know. Pamela Lilly says they do this same shit even when you're pregnant. Hell, they'll try to tell me that I'm not in the amount of pain that I'm in. Bitch, you don't feel what I feel. Pam has the same sentiment. But a strong point that she did make was black people in general have a lot of high blood pressure, a lot of wrong eating, a lot of diabetes and shit going on, which also helps the fact that when you have children at older ages and shit, motherfuckers die. I got a partner, he lost his baby mama giving birth. You know what I'm saying? She was a little older. You know what I'm saying? I got a cousin. She had a lot of trouble having her baby at an older age. Thank God that she made it. You know what I'm saying? They often get on men about not going to the doctor, not fucking with the doctor. But in my experiences, I will see a woman go to the doctor and the doctor says, you need to do this, 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 and this. And she says, I'm finna do this, this, and this, and this. She don't know. Also, the only motherfuckers ever in my life who told me out of their mouth, I don't like water, it's nasty, have been black women. So I say that to say, are black women living as unhealthy, boss, as black men?
Yes. Fuck yes. They cook the shit that black men eat. What do you mean?
Fried chicken, neck bone, collard green.
They cook this shit that niggas eat. That got niggas with that dumb shit. Hypertension, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. Yes, they eat it. Why?
Yeah. So I do understand the crisis, but I do think they need to take some accountability for shit that's going on. I asked the motherfucker, I said, you just need to walk. Just go for walks. Motherfucker said, my favorite sport is eating.
Not eating.
Eating. And I'm just saying that to say this, we all need, black men, black women, all need to be more aware of how we live it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all we ain't the only motherfuckers on Casamigos. We're not the only ones.
And I'm gonna say this to y'all. I'm not telling y'all not to indulge or indulge in what you like to indulge in. What I'm telling you, what I would say to you, because I can't tell you shit. What I would say to you is find a common medium to help balance what you do that you like so much. You know what I mean? If you're a drinker and you drink every week, find a common medium with your drinking where you can say, okay, well, I'm a drink, but I'll drink 3 days instead of all 7 days.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because that's the problem with us. When we as people, when we indulge in things, we fully indulge in them.
Right.
And we go all
My
in.
problem.
You know what I mean?
My problem.
And we don't take a step back to say, hey, hold on. You know what I mean? That's why I do what I do. Because I had to catch myself. Like I said, I found myself, I was an alcoholic. I didn't know I was an alcoholic, but I knew something was fucking wrong with me, that I had to have this shit when I wake up, before I go to sleep, during the day. Like, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you?
And that's
You know what I mean?
crazy because,
So
like I tell y'all all the time, I had no idea this nigga was going through this.
Yeah.
Because I'm a night
Nobody
drinker.
did.
I can't drink when the sun up. I don't know why. I just can't. Has to be a picnic. I have a beer at a barbecue. I didn't know this nigga was waking up and drinking Remy with his cornflakes.
Yeah, it was every morning. Like, and people didn't really understand it at all. People didn't know, but you knew. Like, why would he have this much fucking alcohol in his? I mean, I always got alcohol just in case anybody come up. But I used to have so many bottles of Remy, it would be fucking ridiculous. 5 ding dongs, 25ths. Because I was drinking I could drink a 5th of Remy before noontime when I wake up.
That's crazy.
I would drink a 5th of Remy.
Mom said guilty. That's crazy. I told y'all I had a partner. Shout out my nigga Hog. He used to knock on the door. I'd be like, bro, we going run it because we drinking and shit at night. All right, fool, all right, I'm out of here. Hey, nigga, I'm going running in the morning. I'm going to be there. When he knocked on the door, he's jogging in place with a Henny. Not drinking that and going, you know what I'm saying? It's niggas who will take a shot or two and they'll sit in the garage drinking beers while working out. That shit's crazy. That shit is crazy.
So, like I said, I had to catch myself. So what I did, what I have been doing for, I broke myself from that. I don't even drink that shit no more, period. I don't give a fuck if I drink. I'm not taking a shot of that. I'm not drinking it. I don't offer it. Sorry, I'm not doing it. I don't give a fuck. Well, you give me anything else you got, but that shit, leave it right where it's at.
Red HBIC says, I'm going through it now. It's better in the morning. I told your ass that you was drunk the other day.
So what I do now, what I do now to help myself, because I'm not as I got older, I don't drink as much like I do, but I will indulge in it a lot. So I don't even drink. Every other year is when I drink hard liquor. So I don't drink hard liquor. Like, 2023, I had no hard liquor this year. Wine and champagne.
That's big. My problem is I can go the whole week and say I ain't drinking till Friday. But when Friday come, I can't stop. There's no such thing as having a bottle and then it just sits there and I have a few shots and that motherfucker must die. No bottle, like, oh, nigga, what you doing, fool?
No
Still some drink left. Drunk. We got to finish the bottle. If Saint around, we got to finish this motherfucker. Come on. 3 more shots in. We got to finish it. I got to stop that shit. But health is wealth, y'all. Let's get healthy. Let's get on it. I've been going to the gym. Boss living that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's do it. You know
And just do the small shit. You don't got to go in there and lift weights. Like I seen Sammy. Shout out to Sammy. Sammy Donut, Bella Park. Sammy, he see me today. He was like, boss, I'm back in the gym. He said, I didn't do no weights. I got in the steam room, went in the sauna, got on the treadmill. I'm like, that's the things that you need to do. That is where it's at.
And it's motivational to see somebody you fuck with doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't got to go in there and lift weights. I'm not telling nobody go in there and lift weights, get this motherfucking body that you think you want to have. I just want you to go in there and do a little something.
I just want my motherfucking heart be able to even work. You know what I'm saying?
Right. If it's just a treadmill. If it's going in the steam room, so the steam room can pull all the toxins that you done had in your fucking body from the party, pull all the toxins out of your body in the steam room. Go sit in that motherfucker for 20 minutes. Just sit in there. Let it just sit. You know what I'm saying? So there's so much things we can do, and I hope everybody finds something that they consider worth it. Find something worth you saving yourself and giving yourself some more expansion on your life.
You feel me? 2024 is on the way. We passed halfway through December. We got about 11 days, right? 11 days left till 2024. Let's get started right now. You know what I'm saying? Corey Barnett is in the house. Corey Barnett says, Monday it will be 2.5 years, no drinking for me. Feels great. We'll never go back to drinking. That's big, bro. Bet you won't lead him backwards along, no. But that's big, though. Drinking, that's my motherfucking vice. You know what I'm saying? Chloe says, I need to do something because baking cookies at 8:30 a.m. ain't gonna get it.
Hey, Chloe, that was my biggest...
Sugar. It's
I'm
crazy.
I'm going to tell you something. Chocolate chip cookies was going to be the death of me. I swear. I had this young lady, she used to bake. And I used to make her bake me 24 fucking cookies every other week, bro. And I mean for about 5 months straight. I'm like, I couldn't shake the chocolate chip cookie at all. At all. Like, that shit was just, it was like something I had to have.
Them goddamn muffin tops was your new vice for a minute, too.
Yeah, but
who got
once
them?
I get in the gym,
Dutch Bros.
I gotta shake them. Yeah, Dutch Bros.
He was coming with them Dutch Bros muffin tops for a minute too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I love them. I ain't had one since I've been
Jackie
working
says
out.
she ain't drank since August. You know what I'm saying? Close says, "Oh my God, thank y'all for the motivation." Hell yeah, that's what we here for. Secret Menu Podcast. We here to motivate. You heard me? Gwendolyn Roberts says, "Props to you guys for being vulnerable with us. Awareness is so important, especially because you're big names in our city. Respect." That's what's happening. That's what we here for. Boss, is you ready though?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. You're having trouble in your life. You need a new wife.
Let me show you how to get one.
It's time to
act Dr. Real.
You're having trouble with your man.
Don't worry about that.
Girl, you need a new plan.
I got one for you.
It's time to
act Dr. Real.
It's time for some Ask Dr. Real. Send in your scenarios, situations, stories, whatever it is you got going on in your life to my inbox, Money Boss's inbox, or the Secret Menu Podcast at gmail.com, and I assure you that you shall
remain anonymous.
Remain anonymous. All right, boss, let's do it. It says, I went to a black real estate retreat. I went to a black real estate retreat and seminar trying to widen my horizon and expand my knowledge in the field. The event took place over 3 days, and as soon as I landed while walking to my Uber rideshare area, I'm approached by a handsome gentleman. He asked me if I needed help with my luggage because he could see I was struggling. I thanked him, and as we began to chat, he asked what brings me to town. I tell him the retreat, and he said he was here for the same retreat. He offers for me to share his Uber, so I cancel mine. We ride and continue to talk. Once we made it to the hotel everyone was staying at, we parted ways without exchanging numbers, but later that night at the first event, he finds me again and we become even closer. We become even closer through conversation. He walks me to my room at the end of the night, perfect gentleman. The next day at the main seminar, I kept a seat open just to see if he'd find me. Just wishing. There's 1,000+ people here, and you can believe, sure enough, this man walks up and asks me, may he have the seat next to me. He tells me it took a while, but he's been looking and hoped he'd find me. She getting hella magic bells on her shit. We partake in some events together, and then he asked if I wanted to step out tonight for dinner away from where the scheduled group dinner was. I go. The night was magical. He really knew how to treat a woman. My attention never strayed. He walked me to my room once again, and this time I pulled him in the door, you little freak. I pulled him in the door. I'll just say fireworks. Without giving too many details, the next morning he kissed me goodbye and said he'd see me down at the final day's event. I have not seen him since. I found his Instagram page, but it was vague and strictly business and nothing personal on it. No family, no hanging out, just him selling houses. I left a message, he left me on scene. Do you think he has a family, or was I just not his cup of tea? I don't regret the encounter, but I wish he would have left me with a little information as to why it all had to end there. It's time to ask Dr. Reb. Okay, young lady goes to a black real estate retreat for 3 days. Gets off the plane, you know they pack heavy, all kind of shit she can't carry for 3 days. Bitch, you needed one luggage, but she had extra shit. Knight in shining armor walks up to her boss and says, may I help you with your luggage? Yes, you may. Why are you in town? I'm here for the seminar. Me too. We don't need 2 Ubers, ride in mine. Cancels her Uber, saves $35. She's in the Uber with him. They're chatting it up. Everything's good. Get to the place, hang out, part ways. Later that night, there's an event. Sees him at the event. They mix and mingle. They get closer through conversation. Walks her to the room like a perfect gentleman. Have a good night. Leaves. Next day, they see each other. Next day, she says she saved a seat in the seminar. Just hoping this nigga found her, and he did. 1,000-something people. He found her through 1,000 people. That shit be crowded. I've gone to the Him 500 shit. Them seminars be packed. He found her in there. May I have this seat? He sits down. She's tingling. They hit it off. They doing a little seminar thing together. They're chiming in. They seem like they're on the same playing field. Later that night, they got a retreat dinner that for everybody that's there. He says, you know what? Let's fuck this dinner. Let's go do dinner. You know what I'm saying? Because you know that retreat shit just be Alfredo, rice, pilaf. It be the shit that they can feed 1,000 motherfuckers with. He took her to some high-end shit. They leave. They go to the fucking Roof Chris or some shit in town. They get back. He walks her to the room again like a perfect gentleman. You have a good night. She grabbed this nigga. She pulls him into the room. Magic is made. Wakes up in the morning, kisses her goodbye. She never sees him again. She wants to know, boss, was she just not his cup of tea? Does he most likely have a family? She did find his Instagram, leave a message. He left her on scene. So she does not regret the encounter, but she's just wondering, chances are, high probability, what does Dr. Real have to say? Does he have a family? Was she not his cup of tea? It's time to ask Dr. Real.
Here we go. I'm gonna say this. Because I can't throw him under the bus. I can't say he has a family. I'm not gonna say that. That's why he left you on unread. Can't say because he got a family. I can't say because he wasn't interested, or I don't know. So what I am going to say was, it shouldn't matter. Period. You got what you wanted from that situation. No matter what the fuck he got going on. If you didn't get a number from him while y'all was there, and he took you out on a date and you pulled him into your room, and you didn't get the things that you wanted to do to carry on, so be it. You know what I mean? Don't look at it as, oh, he got something going on. You wasn't his type. It could be anything. I could sit up here and tell you, maybe it was your box. Your box wasn't good enough for him to even pick up the phone or answer the like. I don't try that shit no more. So for me, I'm going to tell you this: you're putting your thoughts in the wrong place. Period. First of all, because either you wasn't thinking when you was on the date about this guy, and you wanted to probably continue something on with him, and you didn't how would I say? You didn't complete the task that you were after. Because it seems like you wanted to indulge more than what happened. What happened because you made it happen. If he was being a gentleman, taking you, he just accepted it that he was offering it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it was because he got a girl or he may just not be into you. He was into you to have a good time. And the good time was going out to dinner, sitting there knowing. Because if you guys didn't exchange phone numbers, that tells me something there. Because a phone number should have been exchanged. Like, you ain't even talking about you got a phone number. You found him on Instagram.
A lot of ladies have that thing where they want the man to.
Well, then that tells you something. If he didn't get your phone number and he ain't called you, that tells you something. So you got your answer already, sweetheart. You just don't like the answer that you got. So you're trying to make other excuses to find a different answer. Your answer was right in your face. You know what I mean? Your answer was right there.
So we can't just say he has a family, and we can't just say that Cooter Pie was trash.
Right.
It could have just a time. What do they say? A time was had. A time was had.
Right.
It was the moment. He might be so engulfed in his business shit, he don't got time to start no new relationship.
Right. And if he left you on red, that means he ain't reading his motherfucking Instagram, man.
No, red means he's seen it.
You know. He read it.
He read it and didn't respond.
He read. Oh well, fuck.
But she did say his IG was vague. It was just him grinding, him selling houses, him showing houses. No kicking it, no parties, no nothing. He ain't on that motherfucker frolicking. So maybe he's just so engulfed in his business that he ain't got time for that. I come to these retreats once a year. Find me one of you and do my thing. You know what I'm saying?
But him being a gentleman wasn't him doing his thing. Did he pursue the pussy? Or pursue the company?
I don't know.
See, it's
Sometimes you
I
just
can pursue your company, and I don't want your box. I just want your company.
But I'm just saying that's the Casanova. I'm not gonna ask you for any of that pussy.
Wow.
I'm just gonna do all of the right shit. By the end of the night, you're gonna throw. He walked her to that door. She's thinking, okay, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday we got here. They hung. He walked her to the door like a perfect gentleman. Good night. Good night, my love. And went about his business. It's Saturday night. She knows that, okay, if I got one more night after this Sunday night, after Sunday night, I gotta be up early to catch this flight back home. Saturday night was the only night. That's why she pulled him in the room. And he knew that. He did all the right shit. If she wanna throw it to me, she gonna throw it to me. I'm gonna do all the right shit. I'm not coming off like the creep. I'm not gonna try to overly rub her. I enjoy it. If I feel like if he didn't get no pussy, he wouldn't have cared. He wouldn't have cared.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. He didn't pursue her for no pussy.
No, he just did all the right shit
for the company.
But that could be
her for the company.
That could be pursuing the pussy for some. That's just his style. You know what I'm saying? Like the swooping and crane. That's just his style. That's his style of macking. Some niggas are aggressively bad. You know what I'm saying? You know how you do, boss. Wow. You say, look, bitch, I got a house to sell in the morning. Is we fucking or what?
Facts.
That's your style. That's your style. You the aggressive. Hey, what's happening?
I'm not sugarcoating you because you ain't gonna get a miss. I'm not misleading you.
Right.
So she's probably feeling like this was misleading for her. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because
she says she doesn't regret the encounter though.
Right, but still, if you don't regret the encounter, why are you still looking for him?
D2B.
The encounter and been like,
D2B.
D2B. D2B.
D2B.
D2B. If he like that,
say what? She had a blast. She just said she wanted to do like, damn, why? You know what I'm saying? Why it end so abruptly? You know what I'm saying?
It ended like it was supposed to end. It wasn't supposed to end no other way. If that was what it was. Because I'm puzzled. Y'all didn't exchange numbers? Like if you was that serious about this man or you was trying to really know something about this man, you would have had a number. Like you didn't have a number.
We talk all the time though about the aggressor and then the non-aggressor, the traditional versus the non-traditional. Some ladies will never have a man's number if they have to ask for it. Some women, and then the thing be, women.
Not even that, but you got his Instagram. So,
she dug that up by using his name or whatever his real estate company was or whatever. So she had to do some stalker-ass homework to get that. You know what I'm saying? I
said, hold up.
She had to do that to get that. So she was curious after he did his job that night because she went looking, trying to figure out what's happening. You know?
Fact.
But you have the aggressive, the non-aggressive. Some women are so traditional, they'll never. I've known women that I'll run into. I've known you 15 years ago. And I'll see them somewhere and I'll say something like, hey, what's up? How you been? Da-da-da. We'll talk. And then as I make my move and my approach, it comes out that, oh, I wanted to fuck with you so bad in 2012. Shit, I never knew. I thought you liked light-skinned niggas. I don't know. I never knew. Because sometimes people think they're giving hints or they're flirting and you don't. You're not reading it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just need a motherfucker to say what it do. Which is why you have your technique. Ain't no trying to figure out what you're thinking. You just come out and say, what that pussy do?
What that pussy do?
A motherfucker from 2012 can't say he used to want to fuck me. No, he didn't, because he would have told you. He would have told you in 2012. You know what I'm saying?
Fact. So, because you don't, I think that's the easiest way to do shit because you don't get confused.
Right.
You don't have to worry about ifs, ands, or buts with that. Like if you're upfront and telling the person upfront, this is what you want, like then there shouldn't be no confusion with that. Period. Now, what we do after that can depend on you to depend on me. You know what I mean? like it can now vary from that situation. But if I want something, I'm asked about what
Kelly
the fuck
said
I want.
she asked for dick, but no number.
But no.
I think she was relying on the fact that there was the last day of the seminar. We're going to see each other down here, and this is where we're going to... Because she probably had it in her mind, like, oh, the night was magical. We're going to come down. We're going to see each other. We're going to spend this last day with the little shit, and then we're going to, exchange numbers, and then I'm going to get on my plane. He's going to get on his plane. We're going to share Uber back to the airport. She had this whole shit for Sunday in her mind. And then Sunday, she's at the events, and this nigga's nowhere to be seen at the whole shit. That nigga left a day early.
Yeah, he had a house to
We're
sell.
sorry for laughing at you, little lady. We're sorry for laughing at you.
He had a house to sell.
He had a house to
He had
sell.
to leave early.
You know what I'm saying?
I got to go close on this house. I got to leave early.
That was, you know what I'm saying? So overall, your advice is just enjoy it for what it was.
Enjoy it for what it was. Don't put no more efforts into it. It was. You said it was a great time. You said you enjoyed it. Enjoy the moment. Sometimes these things happen. You will meet a person that rocks your fucking world. You don't know how to find that motherfucker no more. It's okay. It happens. Enjoy that. That's something that you got that you can tell. A story you can tell. That's it. Enjoy that shit and move on.
Wandy said she should have stuck to the business that paid her. She on vacation. She had a little fun. She got an encounter. She got an experience that she enjoyed. She says she don't regret it. She would have liked it to go further, but it is what it was. Shit, you enjoyed it?
Right. And man, it's like going to Jamaica. Y'all go to Jamaica and have fun. Shit, that seminar is fun too. Shit.
Seminar is fun too.
Leave it at the seminar. They got what the Vegas saying. What happened in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Right.
Shit. What happened at the seminar? Stay at the seminar. Shit.
What happened at the seminar, stay at the seminar.
Going about your business.
That's all, and that's it, little lady. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you have fun, enjoy it.
Gotta learn to live.
As long as you enjoy it.
And it's not a regret, because I was gonna say you gotta learn to
it.
live with regrets. That's not a regret. You had a time. A time was had, is what they say. The time was had. Mm-hmm. It is what it is, you know what I'm talking about? As Dr. Red. All right, boss. Let's do it. When I saw this shit, I thought of you. Hot or not, you're stepping out. Let's say we're going to the Fresno Black Met Gala. I don't know. Black Prom. Some event, you know what I'm saying? When I saw this, I said, this is what Boss's lady would have on. I may be wrong. Scale of 1 to 10. We'll do scale of 1 to 10. Hold on, let me bring my phone comments back because
they own our person that sent in her doctorate. They own her ass.
They own her ass. Let me go back.
They own her ass in the comments.
That nigga Turtle in the house. Well, if ain't no regrets, why she and Dr. Real? Cause we need you to don't scare people from sharing these stories with us. Damn. Wait, they on her ass. He's a local and goes to all kinds of seminars just to do that kind of shit. Hey, what if the nigga don't sell no houses? He got a fake Instagram. He gonna knock a bitch down at every single one of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Because this is how crazy this shit is, right? So, him 500, shout out to him 500, nigga out of Stockton. He does the financial literacy thing or whatever. So it's probably 2,000 motherfuckers at this shit. He had one in Vegas at fucking, I want to say Mandalay Bay or one of the motherfuckers on that side of the strip though. I'm not going. Diddy Bop and Mood to Do, shout out to them niggas. Bust Down Bros. They are members in the classes. So they take the classes on building a credit. They take the classes on trucking. They do all, they in this shit. So they're like, bruh, we going to the thing. I'm like, I'm not going to the thing. They're like, sign up. They got the free pass for a guest. So I go onto the thing And I said, these niggas is scamming. Because I sign up for the free pass, and then I get a back email that says, oh, sorry, we've given away the last of the free guest passes, but we have a reduced rate of $150 because the regular tickets was like $300. I said, nah, they just trying to sell the rest of these seats that they didn't sell for $150, but it was jam-packed. They was like, nigga, come on. We in that motherfucker. You know how we do. We in there. I'm a ghetto nigga. I go. I'm like, well, fuck it. If all else fail and I don't get in the seminar, I can just hang out in the casino. It's in a big ass, it's in Mandalay Bay or some shit. So it's motherfuckers everywhere. And then the niggas in the city who know that's in the city who ain't got a ticket, they just hanging out in the casino anyways. The bitches is looking for, the bitches is looking for the real estate guru. They looking for these niggas. These bitches that don't care about none of this. They there to try to, you feel me? And then, niggas from the South be tripping. So it's a whole lot of shit going on. It's cracking up. So we walk through there. Them niggas walk right in there. And bro take his badge off, give it to the homie. The homie come out and bring me the badge. I got a badge. I walk right through the door. Now I'm inside the seminar. Don't be stealing my shit. Yes, I'm grimy like that. I'm in the seminar though. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy to get in the seminar, but it's thousands of motherfuckers. Mike Tyson was live. They had Mike Tyson as a special. Drink Champs. They filmed Drink Champs live that day. So some of y'all seen my post when I was there at the live filming of Drink Champs. That was that event. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so a lot of, because I'm a nigga that ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm there. I don't do none of this shit. I could have been that guy. I could have been like, oh yeah, and told a bitch whatever. So I believe there are niggas who just go to these things, portray to be something, fuck a bitch, and then wait for the next one. So whoever said that was right. You know what I'm saying? Kelly says that needs to be a movie. Thank you. I'm going to write that down. I'm going to write that down. I got a movie about a con man, but he's a white con man. His name is Slick Mickey. You know what I'm saying? If we ever get through these 15 movies, that will be one of them. I got a movie about a white con man, though. You know what I'm saying? But he cons women. Wandy says she probably looking for the nigga because he left her coochie with an itch. Y'all is vicious. Y'all is vicious. Back to what I was saying, though, boss. Night out. Red carpet event. Hot or not, scale of 1 to 10, is this something that your lady could wear? $100 bill dress. You had the hundreds in the car.
Money Boss 2, that's what I was just about to say. Money Boss 2003, of course. Money Boss 2024, fuck you.
Not the new boss, the old boss.
The old boss would have did that. Because my suit would have matched. I would have had the suit.
You would have had the money suit?
My jacket, yeah. My jacket and shit would have been made out of money and everything.
I like it. I ain't gonna lie. I like it. I don't know who did it, but I like it.
I'm not against it. I'm just saying, for me now, no. Me back then, fuck yeah. Terrence Starr would have been in that motherfucker. I would have been in
two bitches in a money suit.
Right. Yeah, I would have been in that motherfucker for real.
I like it. I found this very funny. Four black guys in a car. They see their ops. What do they say? Things that niggas say. Say it.
They're them niggas right there.
There go them niggas. There go them niggas. This was funny as fuck to me. It said, what do white people say when they see the ops? We've got company. We've got company. We've got company. That was funny. That didn't have shit to do with shit, but it was funny as fuck to me. We've got company.
We've got company.
Oh my God.
That's facts.
All right. Let's keep going with the accusations and shit. Boxer, I think it's Jamel Charlo.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he gets into it with a female family member. Somebody's saying it's his female family member is a stud. They had an altercation. Somebody, and this is why I say watch the niggas that you keep around you. Because somebody records him bragging about it. Let's take a listen.
Off the rip. Let me say this off the rip. Change your mind. Change your mind. Let me look. What I'm really saying is she play big tough girl, but she pussy.
Bro, listen, man, I don't want to find out.
Bro, look. I thought she was tough, bro. I thought, all right, hey, I'm gonna do. Hey, can I show you? I hit that bitch like this. Fly in the eye, socked her in the eye, big, swole, purple, can't open. That bitch called the cops on me. Like a woman, like a regular woman. Let me say this off the rip. Let me say this off the rip. Change your mind. Change your mind. Let me look.
Said she thought she was tough, nigga. So in my mind, I'm just picturing a stud. I hope it wasn't a girly girl. I hope it wasn't. He hit a woman. He shouldn't hit any women.
They don't call themselves women.
Right. I got some stud homegirls who act hard in a motherfucker. But dude, you're a professional boxer. You box for a living. So your toughest stud cousin.
That's why I laugh.
It's your toughest stud cousin. You're a professional boxer though. Nigga, you're wrong. You're wrong. But while this nigga is in jail, this shit is crazy, boss, because you always push the line on staying committed, staying with your partner, staying with your husband, staying with your wife. And while this nigga is going through this right now, it didn't take a day. His wife is on social media and she's posted a restraining order on this nigga. And filing for divorce. Is this a woman saying, you know what? You're a man, you doing this to any woman, you're an animal, I can't be with you? Or do people make mistakes? But is it such an unbearable offense that his wife of I don't know how many years files for divorce? Or is this something that she's been plotting all along?
She's been plotting this all along. This don't got nothing to do with him punching his cousin. It got nothing to do with him punching his cousin. And that's what I want everybody to get to understand there too. This is a family thing. He didn't just go punch no random motherfucker off the street.
Right.
Feel me? He punched his cousin. So guess what? He been knowing his cousin a long motherfucking time. And this probably been brewing a long motherfucking time because she been playing this male role for a long motherfucking time. And he said it out his mouth. She thinks she's tough, but she pussy.
She got a pussy.
You know what I'm saying?
The ladies are saying he's beating her too. He hits her too. Do you think they've had some close encounters to where she was like, you know what, this is it? Because he's been on the, you know, if he hasn't hit her, he's been close before.
I can't say that.
Because we don't know.
I can't say that because I don't know. I'm not going to even throw myself in that fire right there and say that. I'm going to say this is we all do it. We all have it, but we watch our kids. And I got a niece that thinks she's a guy.
Shout out to Niecy Pooh.
She's a woman, all woman.
Shout out to Something Like a Mac. Is you talking about Something Like a Mac or you talking about Varshay?
Both, two of them. Well, fuck, I got two of them like that. And I forgot her too.
He got two nieces that'll beat your ass.
That will annihilate some niggas because that's what they think. But this is what I'm saying. Motherfuckers know. You know what I mean? She knew how to push him. That's why they cousins. You know your cousin. You done fought your cousin before.
Right.
You done punched one of your cousins before. But you know where. He just probably went a little far when he punched her in the eye.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Because we're looking at him as he's a professional boxer,
right.
So his hands is a weapon.
A good boxer.
So we're looking at that. We're looking at that. So what we're saying to him is you shouldn't have did that. But we don't know what the cousin did. where he thought she was ready for what he was going to do to her. You know what I mean? And I'm not condoning, first of all, I'm not condoning nobody fighting nobody, period. I'm not condoning that at all. But I can't say, you guys keep saying, that was a female, he couldn't hit a female. He shouldn't hit a female. Well, if you call a stud a female, she going to be mad at you. So, you can't have it both ways, lady. You're going to be one or the other. It's not acceptable. We're not going to accept that you're saying, I'm a female.
Because if you squeeze her booty, she's going to say you're gay.
You're gay.
If you squeeze her booty.
So you can't use I'm a female after you get hit when you're using, don't call me no motherfucking female, nigga, because I ain't no female. You feel what I'm saying? You can't use that. And that's where the lines are being blurred because everybody's saying he hit a female. No, he hit a stud. That's what he hit. He hit a stud.
And his cousin. A little family quarrel.
And his cousin.
His wife didn't left him over that shit, though.
Family quarrel it wasn't outside of family. It wasn't no random motherfucking stud he went and punched. He punched his cousin.
We'll keep y'all updated with the details. We'll get to the bottom and see what her reports say, if he's hit her or came close or whatever. We'll find that shit.
I don't know. That's why I can't indulge in what he did to his wife. I don't know. I don't pay attention to Charlo about him and his wife shit. Like, I stay away from it.
Mook Baxter in the house. Utopia Yancey's in the building. Leola Phillips then pulled up too. Okay, check it out though, boss. In Blueface news, we know he's been denying the baby. He's been denying that the baby's his. He says allegedly he gave the baby a swab, took a test. It's not his baby. He says allegedly it's not his baby. He's made a very brash accusation. Blueface says that's Charles Barkley, baby. He said
that is fucked up.
He said that is Charles Barkley, baby. That nigga is funny. But on a serious note, Krishan pulls up to his house. He says uninvited. She says he told her to. She says she got the receipts in her phone. He says uninvited. But the crazy shit is he begins to film and she just sits the baby on the goddamn on the front seat of the car. A newborn baby on the front seat of the car is crazy as fuck. Let's take a look.
She in the front seat. She got the baby in the front seat with no car seat, no nothing. It's not even my child. This child looks zero like me. This bitch is outside of my house for no reason. Shake, leave, exit left, exit right. Pick one. Look how she got her baby. Look. Look how she got her baby. Shake. Shake. What are you doing at my house? All right, I'm telling you to leave. Okay. All right. What are you doing here? Look how you got your son. Look how you got your baby. Baby looks nothing like me. Baby looks zero like me. Nobody gives a fuck. You're outside of my house. What are you doing here? What are you doing? She in the front seat. She got the baby in the front seat with no.
Just lay the baby on the seat. They said she had a car seat in the back. I don't know. I didn't see it. But she still just laid the baby on the passenger seat. That shit is crazy. This is poor parenting.
It's poor.
Is every baby mama this bad with a child, their first baby?
I don't know. Could be. Depending on how old they are. The younger they are when the first baby, very much possibility.
She young.
Very much possibility. And I'm saying this, and I keep telling y'all this, and I told y'all this when they first had this motherfucking baby. This baby has no fucking chance in their parenting.
That's sad.
This baby has no fucking chance with these two motherfucking parenting. Sad. It's sad as fuck, man. This child ain't got a fucking chance.
V. Shanae says, no, you weren't that bad with your first baby, V? Okay. I don't know.
This shit's
if
crazy.
all y'all just sitting y'all baby on a goddamn front seat of a car, that shit's crazy. Pam says she's seen 15-year-olds do better. Leola says I was very protective over my babies. I still am. Lashina says I wasn't like that. Jackie said, oh, no. Okay, shout out to y'all being better mamas. Shout out to y'all. Who is Claudia Jordan? Is Claudia Jordan Jordan's ex-wife, or is she just an exec?
I thought that was the girl that was the singer with what's the boy name that played in
She worked for a label, but I'm trying to see.
But wasn't she in City High?
No, that's Claudette.
What? Oh, Claudette. Okay.
This is Claudia Jordan. Claudia Jordan is an older woman who made some claims today. So let me Google. Let me see. She's an American actress and model. She looks like Layla Ali. Actress, American talk show host, businesswoman, radio personality, known for appearing as a model. She's 50 years old. She's a little older.
Hey, don't say that.
Huh?
Hey, don't say that. She's a little older.
Well, I mean, she's a little older than the other girls that are on the internet doing this shit right now. Deal or No Deal, Price is Right, season 2 of Celebrity Apprentice. She was on The Real Housewives of Atlanta in the 7th season.
I know who it is now.
Deautry Turner was her husband from 2009 to 2010. That shit didn't last. She's Miss Rhode Island teen of 1990, Miss Rhode Island USA 1997. All right. Anyway, she also has some accusations that aren't hers. Well, partly. Let's take a look.
There was another director, black guy. He didn't ever really blow up that big, but he's done some stuff. He actually drugged one of my friends. And again, I tell y'all things, but I don't expose him all the way. I say the part that I've been allowed to say. So one of my friends, she was actually drugged by this director, and he follows me. Hello. Hello. And your time's gonna come. It's going to come. I'm just letting you know right now, your time will come. And people say, oh, you're gonna stop people, you're gonna prevent people from, you're gonna allow more people to get hurt if you don't say anything. I can't make people come forward until they're ready, but when they do, I will support them. He didn't drug me, he just locked the door on me, tried to make me take off my shirt and audition and read topless, and I said absolutely not, and I was about to cry, and then I'm getting out. But I'm just saying, he didn't rape my friend, but he drugged her. Like, what was the reason? And she escaped.
Claudia, your ass is 50. Go sit the fuck down.
And you look like you on drugs, bitch. That story you was telling. You look like you was high already. You see it?
Ambien or something.
Yeah, she was on something.
This shit is out of control. Like every day, there's
everybody got a story.
Everybody has a story to tell, and that's what I told motherfuckers. We are in the era of everybody does what becomes the trend. It's not just with fashion anymore. Even like I said with the school shooter shit, that's other kids who just don't know how to deal with being loners, or they see this. It's like, I'm gonna do that too. So everybody's just following what happens on the internet. If that's not your lane, school shooting's not your lane, I'm a victim, this guy did me like this. Oh, now they're gonna tell their stories. Niggas, same shit. This nigga wears Versace. These niggas begin to wear shit that everybody just follows some shit. It's crazy. Ron says it's a money grab. Lestar says, why do people hold on to these stories? I don't know. Why the fuck are they all coming out now? This shit is crazy. Because what I think it's doing is it's devaluing the shit. So when somebody's really affected by some shit, it's going to be a lot harder because we're already critics of it now, saying it's a money grab. I think it's going to be a lot harder for motherfuckers to believe everybody. We going to go through your shit with a fine tooth comb. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the story, though, boss, this was the thing, because we got on Jeezy about this, talking about another motherfucker business. At the end of the story, she says he didn't drug me, but he locked the door on me and told me to remove my top. Shouldn't that have been the first shit?
That should have been the story you was telling.
Your story. Why are you telling her story if she isn't telling it? That I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Lashina made a good point. And so, Lashina, here we have it. Vin Diesel. A Fast and Furious fame is now accused. See what I'm saying? He's accused by his former assistant of forcing her to touch his private parts and masturbating in front of her. Everybody is a fucking victim now. Who's next, boss? Is there anybody you can think of that they haven't hit yet? That we might kind of know? Who the fuck? Russell went to the island. Puffy's out here now. Jay been with Beyonce so long, but we see motherfuckers go far back, so it could be Jay. Who the fuck?
Jay or Dr. Dre?
Dr. Dre. He's had his lawsuits. He's paid a lot of his lawsuits. But he could be a target. Jermaine Dupri still left. Who the fuck else could they?
Oh, yeah, they might come get him.
In LA, all kid artists, huh? Ron Lee says Kevin Hart.
I don't know about Kevin Hart. He just put on the dress, so he still got time.
What he had a dress on in?
One of them motherfucking stand up.
He done did it.
Saturday Night Live show or something. Yeah, he put a dress on too.
He done did it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, let's do some Did You Know? They have this shit right here, and this is definitely me. I don't even know how to pronounce this. Titsapistamist. A person who is constantly late because they believe they have more time than reality affords. That is me. I strategically look at the clock and say, I need to be there at 8. If I leave at 7:25, I will make it. Not thinking about the traffic, not thinking about, well, maybe you should get there 10 minutes early. This is me. I'm the last minute man. Are you on time for shit, or is this you?
It just depends on what it is. Some shit, I will be on time. Most of this shit, fashionably late.
Purposely, though, you know.
Yeah.
I have that problem, though. If my flight is boarding at 9:45, I hate sitting in the airport for an hour waiting. I arrive at 9 because I believe 45 minutes is enough time to check the bag, walk through the thing. And I'm usually the last nigga getting on the plane every time. I've yet to miss a flight. Knock on wood. But yeah, That's fucking me. Crazy as fuck. That's me. Okay, so this next clip is kind of funny because I never thought about it. But what if, boss, a woman wants to have a sex change to become a man, but fucks 2 weeks before the operation? They sew her vagina shut and now she has a dick, but she's pregnant. How you gonna get the baby out?
C-section.
Ah. You see, I ain't got no kids. I didn't even think about a C-section. Money Boss with the Money Boss move on us real quick. C-section. This shit is hilarious. Let's take a look.
I transitioned to being a guy, and I had a doctor's appointment recently. That doctor said I was pregnant. Doesn't make any sense because I'm obviously a guy. So I'm going to a second doctor now to get a second opinion, and I'll keep you guys updated.
Dylan,
thank you.
Just to let you know, I have been checking your charts and I have been looking over everything. Mm-hmm. And Dylan, mm-hmm. You are 6 weeks pregnant.
That's not possible. I'm a man.
Okay, before you became Dylan, you must have been Tasha. And Tasha must have been having relations in order to become pregnant because you're definitely pregnant.
Well, she did, and then I became a man.
Well, now that you are a man, you're going to have to jump back in a position as a woman and become a mother.
Nope. I'm not going to be a mother, and I'm not pregnant because I'm a man.
You're definitely pregnant, right?
Yeah, as far as our charts show, it did say that you are positive with a pregnancy test, so it says right here.
That doesn't make any sense. How can a man be pregnant?
Well, before your transition, things like that just don't go away. So just because you transition doesn't mean that the child goes away. So that means you are still pregnant. What you do have options, but we just want to let you know of the state of your body. So you are pregnant currently.
No, maybe I was, but I'm now a man.
You are pregnant.
That nigga said C-section. Pass him over. My mind didn't even go to C-section. I'm just like, damn, the baby's stuck in that motherfucker. This is crazy. That's crazy.
If he ain't stuck in that motherfucker, they gonna cut that motherfucker
right out the belly.
Right above his dick.
Dylan was getting fucked a week before she became Dylan. That's crazy as fuck.
Tasha. Her name was Tasha.
Well, back when you were who you were, you feel me? Let me see. All right, we didn't talk about it, so let's talk about it. They are trying to stop Donald J. Trump from being president. Donald Trump declared ineligible to become president. Colorado Supreme Court ruled Donald Trump is ineligible to run for president in 2024, citing his involvement in the insurrection at the Capitol. That's when a nigga stormed the shit, you know what I'm saying? The decision marks the first time a state Supreme Court has sided with activist voters in the lawsuit, claiming Trump is barred from holding future office under the 14th Amendment insurrection clause. The ruling is expected to escalate efforts to bring this before the U.S. Supreme Court, so it's not final. They got to take it to the U.S. Supreme Court, with the Colorado Supreme Court staying its decision until January 4th. So we got to January 4th for them to hold their decision, and then it will go to a higher court, I guess. Boss, what you think, man? Do you think that our boy can't run again?
They're reaching.
They're reaching.
Because that's only in Colorado. That's only for the state of Colorado. That's why they're trying to go to the Supreme Court for all states to say he can't run. But that's just in Colorado. They took his name off the ballot in Colorado.
They're gonna have to put it back on though if the whole U.S.
If it's no ruling, right?
I thought Colorado was one of his states.
No.
Oh, Colorado. Well, they got Dion over there. They fuck with us then.
Yeah, that's a Democrat state. But yeah, no.
Sheehan says, I
just
don't want DeSantis, a.k.a. Ronald Reagan 2.0, to be president. Gwendolyn said, Clovis is mad as fuck. I'm mad. I don't know of a better candidate. I want the nigga back. Come on back, Jack.
Me too. Shit.
Toro Sanchez.
And people.
Toro Sanchez says, did the baby call it mom or dad? Mad.
Mom, dad.
That's
Mom,
crazy.
Dad. Mom, dad.
Damn. Mom, dad. That motherfucker gonna be a deadbeat daddy to himself.
That is fucked.
That's crazy. All right, this lady is an influencer, fell in love with her boyfriend. They went all the way, got married, made millions and millions of dollars together. And then he left her ass because he doesn't care about all the money. He wants a traditional woman who does traditional shit. And she says, I'm rich, I'm hiring a maid. Let's take a look.
I was in high school and I snuck this boy into my house. I was barely 18 and didn't know nothing about nothing. But what I did know is that this boy was fine and he worked up the street from my house and he liked me too. We started dating while I was in college, and obviously I was obsessed because I had him all over my dorm room. Like, I had a problem. I was literally drawing this man. I missed him a lot, so I really wanted to come home. So I decided to go to a school that was a little bit closer to home. And baby, we woke up one morning and chose marriage. Literally. Woke up, you see the bed, we woke up and got married. I bought a dress from the mall, and we went to the courthouse and got married. We didn't even tell anybody. I told one person, this 5-year-old right here, yeah, I told him, and he kept our secret. We had to tell somebody eventually, so we told a few friends first, and then a year later we told our families, and now we do TikToks, and people love us. I don't know how this happened, but I'm glad it did. Just to think, this all happened in high school.
Moment, I learned a lot, and I still love mine, and I don't think I'll ever love nobody like that ever again. I don't want to. I want whatever love I exuded to that man, he can keep it forever. I don't ever want to love another human being like that ever again. He can have it. He can have that whole entire thing that I gave him. I don't ever want to love nobody like that ever again. But he can definitely have it. But whatever this new thing that's opening up for us, I'm excited about it. And that's how I'm taking it. And that's what we're gonna do. Because we are bad bitches.
I was in high school and I snuck this boy into my house. I was barely 18 and didn't know nothing about nothing. But what I did know is that
even with millions and millions of dollars, boss, is that man entitled to say, I like a traditional woman who cooks and cleans and prepares my meals? Or does her saying, nigga, we got millions of dollars, I'm not cleaning a toilet? Does she have a right to say that?
She has a right to say what she wants, but he also has a right to say what he wants in the marriage as well. And if you're following the man, which you're not following the man, because you're doing what you feel like you want to do. And I'm looking at him, he looks Punjabi, Indian.
So you know he definitely got his culture.
And you wanted this man, but you didn't want what he was bringing to the table as far as how he was raised, how he was brought up, the things that he sees, the things that he's going to want. You thought, okay, I like this man like no other man, and you want to have him, and you got him without understanding that this man comes with certain shit that I ain't ready to do.
And she was young. She was sneaking him in the house young. She didn't really get to know. She liked that little she liked that little shawarma.
Yeah, she liked that.
That shawarma.
She was comfortable with it, and that's what happened. So
Leola says money can't solve everything.
Let me ask you a question. Would you rather cry in the Bentley or cry in the Honda? That's what I ask tomorrow when they say money can't solve.
Sinead with 99 stars.
Would you rather cry in a Bentley or cry in a Honda?
I'd rather cry in a Bentley. However, I know it's some shit that I'm not willing to sacrifice to be with a rich bitch, because I know some rich bitches. I know some rich ass women that I could just be a boy toy. I could be a little boy toy. You know what I'm saying? But it's just I gotta be the man. I gotta be a man. So it's like your money can't make me follow your lead. You know what I'm saying? Cue Ball said I lie. When I'm sad, money cheers me up. It cheers me up too. I enjoy money too. But it's just some shit that I'm not gonna tolerate for money, Cue Ball. It's just certain shit. It's like, fuck that bitch. I'll spend my time trying to get my own before I tolerate certain disrespectful shit or certain things a certain way. I gotta have it a certain way. You can't tell me you got so much money that I can't do certain things or tell you to do certain things, because as a man, I need you to do certain things that I need you to do. You know what I'm saying? And you know how this shit go. Find somebody else to do it, nigga. I make $200,000 a year, Diego. Do you think I'm packing your motherfucking lunch? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You gonna pack my motherfucking lunch with your $200,000 ass. And then you're gonna go be at the hospital for your 14-hour shift. Yeah. You are. Or we won't be together. I don't know. Can't change me. Keefy D is locked up and trying to get free, money boss. He is now saying that everything he said about the murder of Tupac was for entertainment purposes. Do you think this is going to get him out of jail, or do you think the judge is going to laugh at this shit?
Laugh at it. We ain't getting out of it.
He said he fabricated his alleged involvement in the rapper's murder in exchange for money. They're gonna bring Vlad ass in and the other nigga. I forget his podcast name, but they bringing that nigga in. I got another subject. It's a touchy one though, because I really didn't fuck with it. I didn't fuck with it the whole time because I felt it was just a little bit fishy for me. But fuck it, we gonna do it. Keke Palmer went to the Usher concert and let Usher freak her down. Usher being the tyrant he went on a motherfucking Steal Your Girl tour. He groped and danced on everybody's woman who came to that motherfucking tour. You know what I'm saying? His residency here in Las Vegas. Shout out to Usher, one of the greatest residencies ever. But from Keke Palmer's night at that event, boss, it was just a snowball effect. Her and the baby daddy fell out. He made the tweet like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I expect you to behave different in public.
With her mama.
All this shit. So from there, this video started. And claims were made that he was violent. He was abusive. I never played it on here. I never talked about it because as I watched it, I didn't like where it started from. So I kept trying to find full video footage of the incident. I never could find it. It was put out and it started a certain way. I felt like it was meant to make this dude look like an abusive guy. Never said he was, never said he wasn't. They're going to court now. Now that they're in court, he's turned over text messages from those few days of those incidents. And it's her saying...
Yeah, the mama.
It's her saying, though, that she hit him.
And all kind of shit.
Right. But Kiki's in the text messages saying that she hit him. She didn't want him to leave. So what we saw was what we saw with Jonathan Major, a motherfucker not wanting him to leave. So she hit him because he tried to walk away. I think this is the text messages. This shit is so little. She says, in that moment in the alley when you were walking away from me, I was just so crushed. I was feeling that I felt I can't explain some shit. This is so small. I don't know why. It was just hard for me to understand you walking away. I'm sorry for hitting you. I'm sorry for being afraid to lose you. So he's using this as evidence to say that she hit me. I didn't, I was trying to get away, right? Which led us to this. Because we mad than a motherfucker at this white lady. That Jonathan Majors ran away from, right? And I don't be fucking with Tasha K. I do not fuck with Tasha K, but Tasha K had this to say. Tasha K says, it is sad to say, but Keke Palmer ain't no different than that white woman that was involved in Jonathan Majors. She allowed the public to think that Darius was abusive, all because he didn't want her anymore. The public emasculated him. They called him broke and all sorts of horrible things over a bitter woman not understanding that her worth and value so much so that she couldn't fathom how dare a so-called broke man could walk away from her, a broken woman. This ain't the first black man that she has lied on or hit, allegedly. She is the face of a black Karen. And I will apologize to Darius for all women. My sincerest apologies, Darius. This is for the culture. I too have a black son. I gotta get out of round of applause. Cause they ate the boy up. They called him a broke ass nigga. They called him an abuser. Is she the same? Is she the same as the white lady?
Yeah, you should have heard what the mama was saying.
I heard the mama crazy.
Boy, the mama was, you're lucky I didn't shoot you. And the next time I'm gonna put a bullet in your eye.
Lashina says, Tasha K has been caught on camera hitting a guy. That doesn't change what Keke did. You can't deflect it with that. Tasha K's husband hit a guy who came at her. They stumped him out. She got her kicks in. It doesn't take away from that.
Right. Let's stay on this right here, right?
It doesn't spare Keke. Does not spare Keke tonight. Keke,
yeah,
you the black Karen. You the black Karen tonight on this.
She is. Yeah, you can't act like this man was this bad and you was running around punching on this man. You know what I'm saying? And right. You put it out to defame him or make him look like some type of way when you should have said, we were having a DV and right. I put my hands on him. So now you got everybody believing he did this to you. Even the mama was saying, you was putting your hands on my daughter, and he like, I ain't touched your daughter.
The brother said all along. Your daughter
touched me.
The brother said it all along. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Yeah. Keke.
That's crazy.
You boo-boo. I don't like it because, like I said, I called the police to take the high road. I took the high road and called the police like, hey, this bitch just broke in my house. They put the guns on me. They put me on the floor and asked her, are you okay? Did he do anything? No. Okay. So I hate this kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So Keke, you boo-boo. You boo-boo for sure.
You get the donkey of the day, for real. You get the real ass of the day.
You boo-boo.
You don't even get the donkey. You get the donkey shit.
The donkey shit. Boss, there's a new trend going around. Motherfuckers are... You remember the old school swap mall pictures? Mm-hmm. Motherfuckers used to go with their boyfriend or girlfriend and take a little picture of the swap mall. or just take a picture with their crew. There's a new trend going around. Motherfuckers are going to take these pictures, and the object of taking these pictures is to go with your girl and be the cheesiest that you can motherfucking be. I don't never want to be this much in love.
Huh? I thought that was 2 girls.
I don't never want to be this in love. This nigga burnt out right now. He burnt out. He might be the coldest. If he's not the coldest, this nigga's the coldest. I don't ever want to be that in love.
Motherfuckers just ain't got nothing better else.
It's 2023. 2024's around the corner. I can't imagine what we got coming. That's the latest trend, you know what I'm talking about it.
Can we do something when we start 2024, people?
What we doing?
Stop making fucking trends. Let's just leave the trends alone.
They're never gonna stop.
No, we're not gonna do this anymore. We're not gonna do this and everybody else follow what we're doing. We're not doing all this dumb shit no more. Like, let's get back to normalizing people being normal, doing normal things. Figuring out now, because we're going into 2024, how we can all come together and make sure we don't have to worry about shit that don't matter. Only shit that matters. So when the government tries to do this shit that they do to us, we're okay as a one because we're figuring out how to do shit whether they give us any help or not. We are helping ourselves.
That would be the ideal thing to do. Niggas ain't giving up these trends. The ceiling challenge just ended and these niggas is already onto this.
Like, this shit is bugging me out. Let's do this trend. Parents, grab your kids before you let them go outside your home and be into the real world. And give them a list of things to show them this is how the real world works. And they understand them by checking them off before you let them out your fucking house. Let's do that trend.
All right, so if you had to do that, let's put 5 things on the list that your kids would have to assure you they knew before they went out of the house. In the comments, 5 things your children need to know before they go out in the real world. I'm going to say everybody ain't your friend. Grandma been saying that shit since we was babies. I never understood that shit till later on.
Facts. Understanding what money is. And when I say understanding what money is, not knowing how to spend it or not knowing how to save it, but understanding what it is and what's the purpose
how
of
it works.
How it works. You know what I'm saying? That should be the biggest thing before you send your kid out, to understand that. Because he's going to need money, or she's going to need money to move through this world. Period. She's going to need it. Or he's going to need it. So we need to teach them that. And then what we need to do is teach them to know who they are without anybody. Nobody makes or break you. You make or break yourself. You are you, standard. You are the standard. Nobody else is the standard for you. You are. Know who the fuck you are before you leave my house. When I ask
Just
you
Regina
who you are,
says letting them know money is worthless. I can't agree that money is worthless.
it's paper and ink. Some got it, some ain't.
You believe it's worthless?
It's not worthless because, in a sense, it's worthless. Let's say this. In a sense, it's worthless. Because if they take it away from us, it means nothing. Right? But right now, because it's here, it has its purpose. Know its purpose for what it is for that you need to use it for.
It's currency,
you know what I mean?
though. So even if
Right.
they took paper money away,
Right.
apples and oranges become money.
That's your new money. So you got to know how to use them.
My trade becomes money. If they took it away and it's only digital, then it's not paper money. It's digital currency. A currency is never worthless. He who has control of the currency has control.
Currency, right. And here's another thing. Before you send your kids out to your house, talk to your kids about what it is that they want to do in their life. Meaning, they might want to be a doctor, lawyer, this, that, fireman, garbage man. Before you leave your house, make sure they have a trade. That they went and found a trade that they can always have, no matter if the garbage shit don't work, no matter if the doctor shit don't work, no matter if the lawyer shit don't work. They still have a trade that they know how to do verbatim, regardless if everything goes wrong.
Right.
There is a trade that they have.
I recommend everybody with a son, even a daughter, to
find a
get
trade.
into either barbering or doing hair, because the niggas never stop spending money on looking good. A haircut, I just got a haircut today. Haircut is $40. If a nigga can do a haircut in 20 minutes, that's 3 of those in an hour. That's $120 an hour. There isn't many jobs that pay $120 an hour. So a barber right now is here, because when the pandemic hit, it went from $20 a haircut to $40. And them niggas didn't change. When the pandemic left, them niggas didn't change their prices. So haircuts are up here. You know what I'm saying? So being a barber is one. It used to be a time when we was pushing niggas to get that CDL, drive the truck. It was a rush. And now they raised the gas prices. And niggas who own them trucks is losing. You actually better off driving for another motherfucker than owning that motherfucker, because the gas prices is so fucking crazy.
So high.
You know what I'm saying?
Here's something else you guys can get your kids in, because we're going into this world of computers and everything. Get your kids into coding.
Right, coding is big.
Get into coding. If you can get your kids into coding, this will help along the way. But like I said, a trade is a trade. Find a trade for your kids before you put them into the real world. You know what I mean? These are things that they should know. Like, there's a list, a checkoff list that you guys should have before you let your baby out the door. You know what I mean? Like, at 18 don't mean they should be out your door. You know what I'm saying? Give them, hey, okay, you ain't doing nothing, we're going to go find a trade that you'd like to do and get you into a trade school. If that ain't, as long as you go through that, and this should be 8-12 weeks.
Do you think black people are selfish in that regard? That we push our kids out the door and into the world too fast?
Yes.
And even because this is what happens. A lot of black people say, I didn't push my kids out into the world, but you charged them. And I understand you're teaching them how to pay bills. So as soon as they old enough to get a job, you won't have to check in order for them to be there. And I understand at times it's hard or whatever. But I think that we should spend more time letting them stack, letting them save, so that they go out into the world the right way. But what they do is we take half that motherfucking check without teaching them what to do with the other half. So they just buying dumb shit with they have. We took half, and they just say, you know what? I'm tired of giving my mama half this motherfucking check. They get with a friend, they go get an apartment, and then they party all night. Motherfuckers is overdosing on fentanyl and shit. They're not saving still. They're not planning or learning shit still. They just out in the world finding their way. They make a baby. Fuck it, I'm going to have a baby. I can get some assistance that way. Motherfuckers hate to tell that side of the story. A lot of motherfuckers have their first kid because they know that's a check.
Because
just keep it a buck.
That's a check. That's facts. Especially in the black community. That's facts.
They have a baby because they know it's a check.
Very hard in the black community. They know they're going to get a check. And then this is how they work this shit. They get a check. And then they say their baby is ADHD.
And get another check.
Now they go get another check.
And motherfuckers don't like to discuss that.
We are detrimental to ourselves. Until we fix that, that's the biggest problem with us.
Just Regina says it isn't enough. It ain't. But
it ain't.
I know motherfuckers. I got motherfuckers in my family. Like, that becomes the norm, and it becomes enough. If all you've ever seen is Millerton Lake, you don't even have a desire to see Venice Beach.
Right.
Unless you get around some motherfuckers and they like, hey, let's go. Motherfuckers, every now and then you get a dreamer, though. You get a motherfucker who's a dreamer and they want to see more and do more. But most of us just become accustomed. Like I tell niggas, it's niggas in LA, in the ghetto, who never been up on Hollywood Boulevard. They never go to the Santa Monica Pier. They comfortable in what the fuck. Nigga, I'm in the hood with it. I don't give a fuck about that shit. They don't care. And then a lot of us don't know how to interact outside of our people. When you get somewhere like that, it's weird. I don't want to be around these weird motherfuckers, these other cultures. So motherfuckers don't even want to venture outside of their motherfucking circumference. You know what I'm saying? Apple Red Wallace in the house. Welcome. But yeah, let's do better, man. You know what I'm saying? Teach the kids some shit. Give them a checklist for 2024. That's a good one, boss. This shit was funny as fuck. We've talked about this before. What do you call the two pieces of bread at the front and the back?
The booty bread?
The booty. The booty. The booty bread. I tell motherfuckers this. Most people don't eat it. We throw it away. I throw it away. But I will eat it if I just bought the loaf. If it's soft, I'll eat that first piece of bread. If it's a brand new loaf, I will eat the booty bread. I don't eat booty, though. Ladies, don't get your hopes up. I don't eat booty. But I will eat the booty bread on a fresh loaf. This nigga here, though, he has a very interesting name for it, boss. So let's take a look.
Somebody asks, what do you call this part of the bread? Okay, calm down, Michael. You okay? Okay, somebody asks, what do you call this part of the bread? And some people say, oh, well, we call it the heel. Somebody comment, oh, we call it the butt. Somebody else commented. We call it the booty. And somebody else commented and said, I call it the... I call it the hoe. Because everybody touch it, but nobody want it. So somebody asks, what do you call this part of the bread? Okay, calm down, Mike.
That nigga burnt out. He said no.
He gay.
Sweet and Low, my nigga Sweet and Low.
Sweet and Low.
My nigga Sweet and Low called the bread a hoe. That was stupid.
He gay.
My nigga Sweet and Low. Christmas is around the corner, and I thought this was funny as fuck. Santa stopped by, and look, they left the goddamn reindeer on bricks. You niggas is that bad around the motherfucker?
Since we talking about Fresno, do you know in 2025 they're changing the area code
to 357?
7.
Well, I guess they saying they're not changing it, but anybody who gets a new phone, they're adding the prefix. So like certain cities have 2. So like LA has 310, 818, 213. We've gotten so big that they're adding one. So phones will now be 559 and 357.
Well, they love to give us the done.
They sure do. That nickel 9.
Nickel nine.
So I guess it won't be like when they took. Remember they took 209 from us and just made us 559. Now we'll have 2. We're gonna have 2. And 357 is the other one. Miss Better Day says it's 209 on me. You still rapping? Hey, them niggas was mad when they took 209. It was some niggas mad. It was like 10 years and niggas was like, fuck that nigga. They did not. They used to be mad. I put the 559 in a rap. Like, fuck that nigga. We at 209. Nigga, that's they shit. Stay shit. You're 559, my nigga. They took it. Stay shit. Just like the streets and shit we claim, nigga, they can change the name of that motherfucker any day they want. That's they shit. We gotta quit loving they shit so much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just tweaking. Look at Vin Diesel though. They fucked up.
Got him looking sweet too.
They fucked up with these accusations. He looking like Sweet and Low is the accuser. All right, Money Boss.
Got him looking like a sweet tart.
Let me see. Do I want to know? We pretty much ran through all this shit.
Let me get a quick shout out before we even do anything else. Shout out to B-Dot. This is his birthday. 2 Chainz.
Daddy Diablo.
Daddy Diablo.
He said 2 Chainz twin. Happy birthday, 2 Chainz with no dreads. Happy birthday, Daddy Diablo.
That's 2 Chainz stunt double.
Pedro Combs in the motherfucking house. The only Clippers fan I know. Alida is in the building. You know what I'm saying? Y'all late. Watch the recap. You know what I'm saying? Money Boss is Thursday. We was not supposed to be here, but we made it. The Hump Day show had to be cut short, so we made it. You know what I'm saying? So now you are forced. You are forced to give us some finish line game, some game to get us to Friday. Friday nights is the motherfucking sneaky link. Y'all know what we doing tomorrow night. YouTube only. It's the grown-up show tomorrow night. Y'all know how we do it.
Grown-up show. Get your wine. Get your glass. Casamigos. Get your Patron. Don Julio. Yeah. Get your rosé if you got some. And hey. It's on and popping.
Friday nights. That's what we do. But yeah, boss, give us some words. Give us some Thursday game. You know what I'm saying? Some thirsty Thursday game. You know what I'm saying? To get us to Friday.
Success comes with a lot of failure. Most people that have succeeded have failed a lot, but they didn't quit. They kept on with the journey regardless of what the outcome of that they were doing fell short, because they wasn't worried about the short-term goal. They was worried about the long-term goal. So what I'm going to tell y'all is, don't never think it's over because it ended in the way you didn't want it to end. Keep going on. It still continues. It's like a video game. You don't die, just reset it and start over. Keep yourself in a space where you're not putting so much pressure on yourself because of it didn't happen for you right now. Most things don't happen right now. Some things happen down the road, and it takes a little longer than some people. Never let somebody else's success be your judgment on where your success should be. So, hey man, all I'm gonna tell y'all is, it's there for the picking. All you gotta do is pick it up.
Secret Menu Podcast. It's a Thursday night. We'll be back tomorrow night for the sneaky link. Friday night, YouTube only. You know what I'm talking about? We appreciate y'all sliding back on us and dealing with our technical difficulties last night. But we'll be back tomorrow in full effect. You know what I'm talking about? Diego Red, Money Boss, Diego Red, saying peace.
Money Boss saying peace.
And we out.
The Secret Menu Podcast with your hosts, Diego Red and Money Boss. Brought to you by Rebel TV, the Rebel entity. Live from the West Side and worldwide. Real ones know what's up. And if you don't, you get the point. Tap in. It's the Secret Menu Podcast.